Twitter beef between two NBA stars and undefeated NIU team and a very controversial topic amongst the college sports world. All of this and more on today's show. I'm Jarrel Sylvers, and I'll be taking you into overtime. Hello everyone, I'm Jarrel Sylvers once again. I'll be moderating alongside my two amazing commentators, Ms. Vanessa Beene and the ever so sports savvy Troy Webster. All right, how are you guys feeling this evening?
I'm great. Cannot complain at all.
All right.
Ready to get season 2 of overtime started.
Yeah.
Let's get it. All right. First up, we've got Kevin Durant and Dwayne Wade facing off on Twitter this week, exchanging a few jabs. Guys, how do you feel about professional athletes going back and forth on social media? And do you believe this could have been set up? You know, Vanessa, let me read this Instagram post to you by D-Wade first. Kevin Durant said James Harden should replace me in the top 10. Note to self, make him respect your place in history. Again. End quote by D-Wade. You know, what do you think of that?
I mean, I think it was very appropriate for him to respond. But again, it's not like we have two irrelevant players going back and forth. It's not like it's Gucci coming at Tupac. You know, it's not that. It's two reputable athletes going back and forth. And I feel like they both earned the right to say what they feel.
Exactly.
This goes back to when Shaq used to talk stuff about the Sacramento Kings. We got LeBron. Gilbert Arenas used to talk trash to LeBron on the free throw line in the playoffs. So it's all, you know, in fun and games. But at the end of the day, it's all about the wins. And Dwayne Wade got the rings, and KD don't got nothing. So I feel like Dwayne Wade, he cool right now. You know, he don't have to worry about nothing.
And going to your point, I know KD said in response to what Dwayne Wade Instagrammed, show me, don't tweet me. So that in and of itself is a challenge that is clearly going to be solved on the court come the start of the NBA season.
All Dwayne Wade got to do is just do this. With the ring, it's over. So,
okay, fair
all
enough.
that conversation is over.
Fair enough.
All right, next, the Chicago Bears are starting the season 3-0. Will they keep up this recent winning streak, and where do you guys see them going from here? Do you think they can keep up with this pace?
Man, you know, as long as Charles Tillman out here punching balls, man, the Bears got a chance to win a lot of games. Even though I don't like the Bears personally, I got to be honest, you know, that the Bears they're a real deal team. But I like the Packers because Aaron Rodgers is oh so accurate, you know. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm a little shaky on that answer. So
we got a Packers fan over here. I'm bracing myself.
And I'm not gonna be biased at all. I'm just gonna say how it is. If you look at their schedule, who have they played so far? The Bengals, it was 21-24. The Vikings, 30-31. The Steelers, 40-23. So I mean, it wasn't anything where it was like an elite team and they just blew them out of the water. So you should be 3-0. Will they remain undefeated? Absolutely not. I don't think that they'll beat the Saints. I don't think that they'll beat the Packers. I just don't.
Okay. Lastly, the elephant in the room in regards to the entire NCAA. This is a big one, y'all. Should college athletes get paid? Starting off with you, Nessa, how do you feel?
I think college athletes should definitely get paid. I mean, they get their tuition waivers, but that's slim in comparison to what the NCAA makes. They make $6 billion annually, and the majority of it is off of revenue, merchandising, jerseys. So you're making money off their names, and they can't make money off their names. You know, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. Either they're amateurs or they're not. And making that much money off of them, you can't plead the case that they're amateur.
I agree. And the reason is LeBron James, right out of high school, as soon as he signed his deal into the NBA, he signed with Sprite Nike for like $200 million, sorry. So, you know, that right there alone tells you that NCAA athletes have to be paid. And then on top of that, if you can go to the Army and fight for your country, you should definitely be able to get money and to be able to provide for yourself. Unless you like Johnny Manziel, who has rich parents, so that's a whole nother topic.
Had to do that every time I think of Johnny football. Definitely.
I know, speaking of Johnny Manziel, it was a big issue with his whole autographs. He made like, what, $7,500 off of his autographs. But Texas A&M was making way more than that off of him. They $20,000 dinners for sitting with Johnny Manziel. $20,000 dinners just to sit with this man. And he's not seeing a penny of it outside of his scholarship. So I definitely agree with you.
But with those autographs, you gotta say that allegedly.
Oh, allegedly. A broker allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes, no proof. They couldn't find the money. So, and if they could, I still don't think he did anything wrong, in my opinion.
All right, folks, stay tuned for overtime as we kick it into high gear after this commercial break.